Hello Sagittarius, it is AD with kayxztarot and I'm going to be doing your end of May reading, guys. So this is going to be for your end of May 2019. Thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome back if you're old, welcome if you're new. We're so happy to have you here as we grow and expand. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also check out the description box below on information how to book a personal reading with me, and follow me on Instagram. I'm going to start incorporating more tarot, like daily readings and all that stuff on my Instagram. So if that interests you, please check it out. Check it out. All right, guys. So without any further ado, let's get into your reading and see what's going on with you, Sagittarius, for the end of this month, guys. And I'm just going to say, and it could just be because I'm doing this reading on the full moon in Scorpio, but all of the other fire sign readings have been about release. Release is the big theme that I've gotten for the fire sign. So I'm interested to see if you fall in line. And even if this reading doesn't, the full moon in Scorpio is still happening, guys. So you guys are really going to be focusing on what is it that you need to release in order to be successful in what you want to do. All right. And sadly, that involves leaving shit behind. You understand what I'm saying? Alright. Let's see. Two and one. Alright, let's see what's going on for our Sagittarius, please, for the end of May 2019. Sagittarius. Ooh. Alright, so so here's how these cards fell out. I love this. Something that really disappointed you in the past and caused you a lot of pain and regret, you're now finding out or receiving the strength from that. You're a stronger person, alright? Could be connecting with the Leo, but the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor, Sagittarius. And the cool thing about 5 is just like, I know that it's a scary card, right? Because this man is like, and he's like, you know, a whiny boo-boo baby a little bit. This is my whiny boo-boo baby card. But it signifies change. Most importantly, this is a change. And it goes back to that thing of release. You got to let these 3 cups go to understand that you have 2 perfectly good cups that are right behind you. And once you establish that, you become a stronger person for it. And you will see the Wheel of Destiny and the Wheel of Fortune start to turn in your favor, because you can appreciate what the universe is doing on your behalf. You understand what I'm saying? So it's one of those things like, do not cry over spilled milk. Let it go. Let it flow into the sea. All right? You can get more cups. You're just going to have to change your plan and change strategy. But I think a lot of you guys are understanding that and realizing that the end of the month you've perhaps been through times that have caused you to be a whiny boo-boo baby. I mean, hit the floor, that have caused you to cry, Sagittarius, because you've been pulled by your hair follicles, and that is never enough. You know, never fun. All right. But the thing about it is there's light at the end of the tunnel, and it seems like it's going to start shifting within this next 3 months as far as you seeing the benefit and learning the lessons that you were supposed to learn, to be like, you know, I can handle anything because I handled that. Right. And that's a beautiful thing to say when you come out on the other side of some bullshit. All right. Look at this, Queen of Wands, your energy right there, you know, coming at, with the 4 of Wands following it as being victorious and understanding like celebration, you know, celebrating that again you made it through. Eventually you're going to be able to take that pause and be like, I did it. I made it. Like, I'm still here intact, you know. Look at that, the World card to the Ace of Wands. So closing out one cycle and starting a new one that you're excited and passionate about, a new one that's going to drive you to get up in the morning because you're just so excited. And again, the world symbolizes that you went through all of it from the Fool. So that involves death, that involves the Tower, that involves the Devil. It's all of it mixed into one, but you've learned those lessons, you've taken that with you, and we have the Strength card. You're a stronger person for it, and now you get to really appreciate this new beginning that you have coming in for you, this new start, Sagittarius. So yeah, you could be receiving this message from afar. You could be receiving a text or a phone call. It could be somebody helping you, right? Yeah, we also have the 3 of Swords. So I'm curious to see how that's going to play in, because that to me signifies that heartbreak, that shenanigans that you had to go through in order to get to this point. Let's see if it makes an appearance in the spread, because that could be something that some of you guys are dealing with now. But even if you are dealing with the 3 of Swords moment, you have the strength to get through it, all right? You can cry over about it. You can cry over it for a day or two, and then you need to, you know, get on back on that horse and start riding it off, you know. All right, let's see. In 3, 2, and 1. Alrighty. All right, let's see. What's going on for our Sagittarius? So the underlying energy we have is the Page of Swords. So you could be trying to gather information, research. All right, this is a card of spying. It tends to be like, are you looking for somebody? Are you checking for me, boo? Like, somebody could be checking for you. You could be checking for someone else. But bigger than that, you're acquiring information. And this is really cool for a Sagittarius underlying energy because Sagittarius love information. You like being educated. You like learning new things. So I'm not surprised to see this here. I just wonder what it is that you're getting that information on, all right? The heart of the reading, the 6 of Wands, and I wanted to say that when I saw the Queen of Wands and the 4 of Wands. I was like, I'm getting a lot of 6 of Wands. Success, all right? And what is the 6 of Wands after? The 5 of Wands, guys, all right? The 5 of Wands. And what do we know about the 5 of Wands? That is conflict and chaos. It's a battle of egos. So this is the guy who won that. This is the guy who won that battle, and he's parading his ass back into town like, hell yeah, I did it. And that's exactly what you're on, okay? I love it. Let's see. Foundation, the 3 of Cups, certainly a return. The 7 of Cups as your present moment. The most likely outcome is a Hierophant, interesting. Taurus, could be connected with the Taurus. We're still in Taurus season technically, so makes sense. And then we have the High Priestess coming up as your card of advice. Ooh, I always love to see these two together. I always love to see the Witch and the Pope in the same reading. Because it's just like, follow your intuition, but then there's tradition, you know, which goes into the ritual of philosophy, the ritual of spirituality, all right? So some of you guys might need to find some clarity through just going back to church, praying it out, getting back to your roots and yourself, going back to those spiritual practices that you had that are comforting to you, but help you expand in your spirituality and growth, if that makes sense. Like for me, I'm Catholic, you know, I was just like, and when I do get lost, even though I am doing tarot and like all this other stuff, I was like, when I do get lost, I do tiptoeing in my Jordans back to the Catholic Church. I light a candle, I sit in the pews, I say a prayer, you know, all that stuff. And that is very welcome, you know, here. Spirituality is whatever you make it, in my humble opinion. I'm no guru, but for some of you guys, if you do have some sort of tradition or practice that you go through to get you out of the 7 of Cups moment where you're just overwhelmed by life, you're overwhelmed by all these options, you're overwhelmed by these choices, and you kind of feel disillusionment. If you have to get to a place that grounds you and ignore, and the reason why I'm saying spiritually, it can be your favorite coffee shop. You know, it could be something that is just familiar to you that you get your best thinking done. All right. That's where it's asking you to go, and it's going to ask you to take your gut reaction, take your spirituality and put it into a place that has some sort of practice and familiarity, right? And that could be taking it back to your mama's house. You know what I'm saying? That could be anything, but your gut is going to lead you there, if that makes sense. So yeah, because you're coming out of chaos, you're going to be receiving a lot of attention. It's like, it's one of those things where it's just like, yeah, this guy won the battle with the 6 of Wands here. Yeah, he won. Yeah, he's parading, but now he's in a different ceremony because with a win, you gain new enemies, right? So now you have to understand the territory that you're in. So a lot of you guys are going back to a place that maybe you've stepped out from with this 3 of Cups here. All right, there could be a third party situation simply because I thought the 3 of Swords here, but if you follow me, guys, you know that I don't just focus on love. I try to keep it open. But the 3 of Cups symbolizes some sort of reunion, all right? And it can be being in a social circle with friend groups, all right? Networking and all the other stuff. And I'm just saying, I think the law of the land has changed, if that makes sense. And I feel like for some of you guys, the reason why the Page of Swords is here over the 7 of Cups is because you're trying to sort through this uncharted territory that you're in. All right. A lot of you guys, Sagittarius, are stepping back into a situation. For some of you, you could have been sick, or you could have you could have had a child, but you've been out of something and now you're trying to get back into it, and you're just seeing where it is. Because there is a sense of return. There is a sense of reunion. And now you have to go back and kind of re-navigate these new waters. And also know that your blessings are going to start coming in. That's going to upset some people. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody can handle that. Not everybody can handle their best friend being happy all of a sudden. It's just like, wait, no, we connected because we were both miserable. Wait, now you're smiling. What am I supposed to do? So be aware that you are going to, I do sense some loss, all right? Especially with that Five of Cups, there is going to be a sense of loss, but it's just because not everybody can come with you when that Wheel of Fortune starts turning in your favor, all right? Not everybody's going to be able to hand onto the spools. You understand what I'm saying? You got to keep it rolling. You got to be on you. But I do understand I don't want to upset and and I don't know, with the Seven of Cups. That's all what the Seven of Cups is about. It's just being completely overwhelmed by your emotions and others' emotions, trying to predict other people's emotions, trying to predict your emotions to react to the other people's emotions. It's one of those situations, but it's just like, what does that do, Sagittarius? What does it do? I can give you a hint. It starts with an N and it ends with a thing, okay? It does nothing but give you a headache and, distract you from the good shit that's coming your way, all right? So be mindful of that. Try not to think so far ahead in advance for other people and for you that you get lost in the sauce. Now's the time, all right, with the most likely outcome being the Hierophant. It's the time to stick to your guns. This is a Taurus card. Taurus, I'm a Taurus moon. Hey now, okay? I love being a Taurus moon because we stick to our fucking guns, all right? Once we get that opinion and we start charging towards it, we just keep moving in that direction. And it seems like that is what universe is asking you to do because you intuitively know. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to your meditation, numbers, all of that stuff. With the High Priestess as your card of advice, this is listen to your spirit guides. Listen to your spirit guides to how you are going to plan to move forward. What is your plan to move forward? All right. And the good thing is it's not even going to require that much thinking from you with the High Priestess. It's just going to require a lot of receiving of the downloads, receiving of the messages, and not fighting it and questioning it and just being like, okay, let me be a vessel, Lord. Not thy will, Lord, but let thy will be done. Is going to be like the champion. I'm sorry if you're not Catholic, but not thy will, universe, but your, it's just letting it go. Let go, let God. Let go, let spirit. However it applies to you, But it's coming to you. But some of you guys, I do see y'all hitting. I see y'all blowing the dust off of them knee pads and hitting the ground and praying for some of you guys just to get some clarity on this uncharted territory. You kind of discovered this new land and this new land of success, this new land of riches, and you have to navigate it, all right? And if you haven't already, you start to feel those changes coming. You know that you're going to lose some people along the way. That's just what happens. Again, it's full moon in Scorpio. It's full moon in Scorpio. They're the champions for that meme where the guy like fades into the grass, like the meme for releasing and just letting go, all right? And that is a huge theme. So it ended up coming up in y'all's reading too, as far as just letting go. A lot of this is going to be for relationships and just honestly letting go of what you think people are going to think about you. You understand what I'm saying? Because there's just a lot of people involved in this reading with this Three of Cups. You're nervous about what your friends are going to think. You're nervous about what your partners are going to think, what your co-workers or what have you, as far as like how you handle this victory that's coming in towards you and shit. You look good doing it, and that's not, that's going to make some people mad, but that's not your problem. It really isn't your problem. I say the biggest thing that I can say through this reading is through this disillusionment and kind of like this overwhelmingness of life, right? And Neptune is doing some tricky dicky things. All right, I'm a Pisces, so I'm used to Neptunian energy. This is my life. This card is the Pisces existence, okay? This probably isn't as much fun for you guys, but we're co-ruled by Jupiter, so you get it sometimes, but now Neptune is coming in. And so you're really going to have to sort through all those waters. And the only way to do that, right? The only way to sort through those waters and that Neptunian energy is to close your eyes and follow your gut. This is the Pisces card here, guys. And this is all about following your instincts, following your spirit guides, listening to your dreams, paying attention to those numbers, paying attention to patterns. Angels communicate between numbers and music is numbers. So, you get what I'm saying. So pay attention to playlists. Music is going to be very important to you guys. A lot of you guys could just be listening to music, listening to spiritual music, music that uplifts. I'm hearing that you guys really need to listen to high frequency music. What is going into your eardrums is so important to the clarity that you're going to receive as navigating through the Seven of Cups, guys. That's really, really, really what I'm getting, Sagittarius. But again, there's victory on the horizon. if you're not already experiencing that already, you're charging towards it, all right? You're coming out of the other side, and you're about to start receiving these blessings. But before you receive these blessings, a lot of you need to go back to your roots, if that makes sense. You need to go back to your spiritual roots, what got you into tarot, how you even ended up on my channel. You really need to think about that and get back to where you started. Thank God, thank the heavens, start thanking him for these blessings that are coming in. And also ask him, or them, or they, or whatever, ask the universe for downloads and how to navigate these waters, and pray for clarity, all right? However you do that. It could be lighting a candle, anything that works, but ritual is going to be really important for you guys. So I would look into some different rituals, okay? Just so you can put your spirituality and your faith into practice, if that makes sense. It's making it tangible. It's making something out here and putting it into some sort of structure, okay? So that's what I got for you, Sagittarius. Obviously, I'm going to do your oracle reading before I let you go, but I did want to give you a friendly reminder to please check out that description box below on information on how to book a personal reading with me, and follow me on Instagram, like, share, and subscribe, guys, all right? So let's get into your oracle reading, and then I can get you out of here. Yep, and that was Treasure Island that just tried to come out, but it was with a shit ton of other cards, so that's why I didn't take it. But I did see Treasure Island made an appearance, guys. And the thing I like about the Treasure Island card is it's under a turtle, which is slow moving. So this has been a slow moving, but you're going to start seeing those treasures. You're starting to see it on its horizon, okay? All right, let's see. Ooh. We had quite a few fly out. But this one flew out upright. This one's like, I'm here. Alright, so we have why? Why me, Lord? Why me? Okay, and that's exactly what you're asking now. And it seems, Sagittarius, that you're really doing the work to figure it out. Here, why? Isn't this guy, isn't he kind of like, why? And you're really doing the work to figure it out. Why is this happening? Why did these things happen? Why were you beat up and knocked down? Why was the Five of Wands moment so difficult as far as like that battle and trying to get through it? You know, why did the people turn on you? Why were these egos all this way? You can keep asking yourself and swimming and swimming and swimming and swimming and swimming. And the way that you're going to get there is what I said. It's putting your spirituality into some sort of tangible form, which to me comes in the form of ritual, prayer, all those things. And a prayer can be a minute long. The way I talk to God is how I talk to you. I'll be like, yo. I'm like, hey. Yo, it's me. It's your bitch. You know what I'm saying? It's me. I'm down here. I'm just trying to make it to the next chapter. You know, like that is really how I form my relationship with God. That is my sense of prayer. And I feel very blessed. So it means what it is to you, but you're going to have to make it mean something to you. You're really going to have to make a physical... Man, sacrifice isn't the right word. Like, I'm not like, go buy a chicken and cut off its head. That's not what I'm saying, guys. But I'm just like, there's going to have to be some sort of tangible thing that demonstrates your spirituality. And it doesn't have to involve money or anything else. It really can just be hitting your knees. And if you can't bend no more, you know what I'm saying? or however your religion manifests. I'm sorry that I'm so limited. It's like, I've been Catholic my whole life. I studied a lot of Buddhist teachings. And they're a little different, but that's the only two religions or way of life that I am knowledgeable of, guys. So I'm sorry if I left you out. But yeah, so we have To Be Fair, which is coming into balance. That's that Libra energy. And that's kind of like what I was saying earlier in 3 and 8. It's 11. So that it's divinely... You're about to be divinely guided into this place of victory. Like, it's about to balance out, guys. And I know a lot of you, I read this one comment was just like, you've been saying that forever. Yeah, I'm going to keep saying it because it's going to keep being the truth. As long as you're breathing, it's going to work out, you know. And even when you die, guess what? It still worked out. You know, like, that's how I view everything. As long as you keep putting one foot in front of the other, it will balance out. You will reach a state of balance, guys. So... you can ask yourself these questions why, but until you get those answers from your spirit guides, you're going to be confused for a minute. And like I said, the planetary energy is doing its job to make sure that you're confused. This is supposed to happen right now because it wants to see. So, Sag, how are you about to handle this? How are you about to handle all of these, all this information coming for you at one time? How are you going to sort through it, right? Let's not forget the Page of Swords being the underlying energy, okay? So then we had Imagine. Oops, come out. Serendipity. Happiness. I love that. And then go the distance. Hey, now that is putting in that work. Putting in that work, like I was saying, guys. You know, putting your best foot forward in your energy. Some of you guys could be traveling, but I'm not getting that. I'm just putting in that effort. You know, if for some of you guys don't know why I'm hearing church so much, but it's like you've been like, oh, I need to go to church. Oh, I need to go to church. Oh, I need to go to church. And you haven't done the 5 minutes to get there. Now's the time. Let this be the time. And let this be the time for you to sit in a place that is comfortable for you. It doesn't have to be church, but sit in a place that is comfortable for you and really have that conversation with God. Really have that conversation with Spirit. Really have that conversation with Source, and just try to sort through it. Because some of you guys just want to have a long, hard talk with him. And I feel like after you do that, after you meditate, all right, after you just really meditate and contemplate, you will have a very clear direction in the way that you want to go. It's kind of what I'm getting for you guys. So that's what I got for you, Sagittarius. I really hope that this resonated. Please let me know in the comment section below. I love to hear from you guys. And yeah, like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, guys. I'm going to be starting all that fun stuff next week. All right, so peace. Until next time.